guys, this is Seth here once again. I'm back and I'm here to share more of my learning journey with you. Have you ever heard of the phrase, a little knowledge is a dangerous thing? Well, that's actually the title of this video because it summarizes my entire learning journey for the past month. And I'm going to start with a story. So basically for the past month, last month actually, I was in quite a bit of a rut where I was hitting a ceiling in terms of my learning. I felt that I was going at a fast pace, but I wasn't really learning much. I felt like I was doing a lot of repetitive work and it felt like a chore, like boring old work. Know what I mean? And I was not getting the joy of the feeling of learning something new. And if you've ever felt that before, it sucks. It sucks because you feel like you've hit sort of a cap and it's like you're not getting as much dopamine from what you're doing and what you should be learning than you previously did. And it hits a bit of a plateau and it really didn't feel good. And I realized that because I was not taking care of myself, and I realized through the fact, because I had a few learning buddies, and that's why you have, it's a good thing to have people to hold you accountable. And through them, I realized that I wasn't taking care of, number one, my health, and I wasn't taking care of my learning journey, my discipline. I was going too fast without pausing to reflect. And the result of that is I was actually blindfolding myself to learning opportunities, to so many of them. And I was feeling burnt out to the point where my hunger to learn was diminishing. And the result is not good. The result was that my work quality, my output had been affected. It was deteriorating, and the worst part about it was I didn't even know it. I didn't even know it was that bad until my work colleague pointed it out to me, and I was like, man. And you know, it just goes to show that it's so, when you're in the moment, or as we call it, on the dance floor, in the dance, it's so hard to see what's actually happening. But if you take a step up and you go up on the balcony and look down at the whole situation and reflect, then you can see a clearer picture. But I was in the moment and I was in the dance floor and I didn't see it. So the question is, how did I snap out of it, right? So the first thing I did was I acknowledged how badly I had deteriorated, and number two, I accepted the pain of it, because the pain was the catalyst for the change. If there's no pain, there's no change. So then you'll be asking, how did I know I changed, right? What was the evidence? Right, well, step one, I got out of the dance floor by acknowledging the pain. So first one is acknowledging, as I said. Second one was getting back on the balcony. How did I do that? I reflected. And step three was a little bit above the balcony. Once I was on the balcony and able to reflect, then I started to fly my drone. And I was able to see new learning opportunities that I never saw previously. And that's a sign. That was the key moment that was the confirmation that I snapped out of it. Because I was able to see new opportunities, it means I was actually learning again, right? And it was learning opportunities in what was once considered boring or routine or mundane or a chore. Now the interest, the hunger to learn was back, right? So in conclusion, for anyone out there who's going through something similar, I would say, you know, when you're feeling burnt out or you're hitting a ceiling that you just can't get past by and break through, you can't seem to go anywhere, take some time to pause, acknowledge your feelings, accept the pain of reality, then reflect. See what can be changed, or rather, how you can change. And that's where the breakthrough starts. Thank you very much for listening.